All right, we're
Let me know
live.
when we go live again.
Yeah, we're back. That was strange. All right.
We are
Well,
back.
I'm so surprised that
What's happening? I need to reload my YouTube here.
dang.
It's still telling me that it's been removed for violating YouTube's terms of service.
Wow. It's fucked up.
Yeah, I can't hear the.
Oh wait, is this
I can't see the stream right now.
I think I might have made a private one maybe. Hold up. Oh, it's unlisted. That's why.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Yo, you gotta list it.
I got to list it. I do have to list it. Okay, now we're good.
Will
You should be
will
able
it
to see
still be the
it.
same? I think I'll have to go back to your channel to re-get it.
Yeah.
Day son of a guy. Oh,
All right, our viewership has plummeted. We went from
bye.
over
Bye
100
everyone.
to, oh, now it's coming back.
Oh, good. No, let's keep it plummeted. That way
Oh,
we
okay.
can.
You want to just fuck around and then.
Yeah, yeah. That way we can just get comfy and catch up and
That's
all
true.
that.
That's true. Well, now there's people here, so
Oh,
now
boo.
now it's awkward.
Oh, boo, everyone. What are y'all doing here?
They're bored, man. They have corona fever, or
Yeah, they're
they
all
have
trapped inside.
corona boredom fever. So
Trapped
aside from
inside.
working, what have you been doing aside from working? That's what I'm interested in.
Very little besides working.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I've had a very packed schedule lately.
And they don't care
Today
that New York is in a pandemic.
is epicenter number one.
They don't care about that.
No, not really. They
Wow,
don't really give
it's
a
fucked
damn.
up. It's fucked up.
No, they do care. They're all very they're all very nice, but it's like I was already remote, working for
Yeah,
them
yeah,
for a
yeah.
long time. So when they needed to go remote, they just kind of like, hey, all of our artists need to get used to working from home. So here's everyone's stuff.
Yeah. They're like,
And I
Steven,
didn't.
we're really concerned about
They're
you,
very
but
understanding. So
yeah. We're really concerned about you, Steven,
do you
but
need a
just get
distraction?
that
No,
done.
I'm working.
Oh my God.
Yeah. No, but to be perfectly honest, I think I told them that they were very kind, and they were always, in the past few weeks, they were always quantifying things with like, hey, how you looking? Do you want work? Are you
Okay,
ready to
yeah.
take this on and stuff like that? And I was always like, I'm fine. I'm at home. I want something to work on. Hit me, hit me, hit
I'm
me.
so bored. Need
So
something to
yeah,
do.
they're. Oh, geez. Well, now you're here. Now you're here with me, chilling.
Yeah. No, I'm for me I've been enjoying it. I've just been working on the board game and I've been drawing a lot obviously and playing online poker,
Very
which
good.
is a great idea. Losing
That's
all my
good.
money that way.
People must be going hard on online poker.
Yeah, I'm using
Oh,
this as a
you're playing for the real dollars too.
well, it's just me and my buddies, but we are playing for the real dollars.
Mm-mm. Okay,
Yeah,
so it's like
I didn't
a
go to like
wealth
one.
redistribution within your circle of friends.
Yeah, exactly. And all the wealth is just coming out of my pockets and then
Right.
just going right into theirs. Those greedy sons of bitches.
Nice. So it's charity, really.
It's kind of I'm so bad at it that it is. Yeah.
Aw, that's really kind of you. It's really kind of you to be so bad at poker. I'm sure your friends are very happy about it.
Yeah, they are. They are. It's just that I just bet too much. You know?
Well, you're a risk taker.
I really am. It's a problem.
You're a real freaking risk taker.
You know, I'm not
Look,
looking at the.
the world needs people like you.
Thank you. Yeah, they
What do they
do. They
call you
do.
guys? They call you guys yeah, they call you guys whales, I think, right?
Whales.
Just yeah, just the guys who come around, lose money to everyone, keep the economy flowing. It's good
Hmm.
stuff, man.
Yeah, I gotta keep it going.
Hmm. Oh man. So I hope everyone out there is feeling good and safe during these crazy times.
They're probably feeling safer
That
than
is,
we are, to be honest.
oh, I bet. I wonder if everybody is like now crossing the line where they're finding out that people they know have it, and it's sort of like creeping closer and closer to them.
Yeah, yeah.
I wonder if I wonder if that's all going to start happening at like the same time.
It's so weird here because it's like we went to the park yesterday and everybody's just acting like everything's normal, but then you
Mhm.
hear just tons and tons of ambulances.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot
Yeah.
of ambulances.
It's all sirens around me too. And where I am, it's like it's always busy where I am in
Yeah,
my part of Queens. There's never a time you can go out, not at any hour of the day or night, where the streets are empty.
yeah.
Just the past couple of days, going out to walk the dog is the only times I've ever been in my neighborhood where there's not a soul on
It's
the street,
so
not
yeah,
one
it's so
soul.
weird.
It's just me. It's so weird. Yeah, very odd.
I like how quiet you
Truly
are,
very.
by the way.
Yeah, I gotta whisper. Oh
Yeah.
wait, is my volume low?
No, it's just you
Okay,
have
I can have my volume.
a very somber voice. I think people
Oh
are
yeah,
used to
somber
coming here.
times.
Yeah, no, it's true. Somber times. Where am I living? I'm living in the epicenter of New York, where the disease is spreading, and where we definitely don't need any more ventilators. Definitely not.
None at all. None at all.
You know what
And
he's?
Brooklyn has the most cases, doesn't it? Or is it
I
Manhattan that has the most cases?
I thought it was Manhattan, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's Brooklyn because everyone in Brooklyn's just like
I
whatever.
think it might.
We'll just go
Oh
outside.
boy. If it's not number one, Brooklyn has to be number two.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not to be political, but what Trump said the other day, he said, "Oh, normally I walk into hospitals and they only have one or two ventilators. Now they're asking for 30,000." It's like, yeah, dude, it's not a normal situation. You son of a
Fuck, man.
bitch. It's not a normal time. You know it's not.
Fuck, man. And yeah, hate to tell you, but despite your best efforts, that was totally political.
Oh, it definitely was.
It's See, what you don't get is that it's a political statement to not believe every word out of a particular person's mouth.
Fuck.
That's a political statement.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm here to educate you because that was
Thank
a
you.
major faux pas.
Well, thank
Yeah,
you.
if
Appreciate it.
someone is behind a podium, you just believe them, and if you don't, then you're a fucking shill. So stop shilling.
Sorry, I'll stop shilling.
At least don't shill with me around. Good God.
Sorry, dude.
Besides, I'm worried that someone will be able to guess my politics. I'm an artist from New York City. I want to keep some
Shit.
mystery about what I believe in.
Who knows? I don't know. Maybe you got some tricks up your sleeve.
Not a lot. I'm pretty transparent.
Translucent.
Not a lot of tricks here. I'm
Um,
transparent and translucent. I'm grub-like.
Yeah, you do have very see-through skin. It's kind of weird.
I'm definitely grub-like.
Um,
I do, yeah.
yeah, it's really strange. But I'm excited for our event in Seattle
I'm a
next
pretty
month.
strange guy.
Um, right?
Oh yeah, that's gonna be great. Mm-hmm.
We'll all just
Can't
be in.
wait.
We'll all just be on ventilators.
Yeah, hazmat suits like. All right, so you gotta draw a gesture first. Apparently, I'm also over like a PA system. I'm in a hazmat suit in the other room giving instruction over a PA system.
That's the way we're gonna have to
Gonna
do
go.
it. It's the way we're gonna have to do it, man. That's just art.
That's the only way.
It's art in the 20th century. Anyway, Arpin Pancake says, "Modern day James, kiss me, daddy." I'm gonna respectfully decline that offer, but thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Gonna have to pass. I am
Yeah.
smitten with
Because of the
another.
Rona.
Yeah. Just because of health reasons.
Yeah. Otherwise, totally would have done it.
Yeah, I don't think Carly would like that, but you know,
Well, we should ask Carly first. You never know.
that's true. She might be all about it. I haven't got her opinion, so
Yeah.
it's kind of rude for me to
Be
assume.
careful. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Yeah, you're a son of a bitch, turns out.
This live stream is just going to be you and I shit talking each other.
Yeah, well, that's classic New Yorker stuff, right?
Yeah.
What else are you gonna do?
I don't know. By the way, I made the best decision, which was I like assembled a makeshift home gym before all this happened. So I got like a pull-up bar.
Whoa.
What? What?
Oh, okay. Sorry, you were breaking up for a second.
Oh,
You were breaking up for a second, so I missed a little bit of what you said.
you're breaking up with me?
Yeah, I'm breaking up with you.
No.
I just don't think this is going to work out.
Oh no.
And, my life has really been expanding. I'm just meeting a lot of new and interesting people.
Fuck.
And I don't know what was there before. Oh God, is this really happening? Like now that I'm saying it feels so real. We should talk about it later. I need to think. I need to think.
That's how it always goes. Or at least in my life, that's how it's gone. And then it goes downhill from there.
Ouch. Ouch. Oh, there's my dog again. There's Fanny.
Oh, no, that's all right.
That people are home.
So what I was saying is I made this awesome home gym, which is great.
That.
No, we don't care, dude. It's fine.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, it's a great move.
That is cool.
I'm just gonna, I don't know. I'm just gonna do that. There's nothing else to do other than that and draw. And I have been playing some video games too, so that's been great.
That's a pretty good life, man. Draw, work out, get ripped, draw, rip things. Good to go.
Yeah, it's not too much different from regular life, except now I'm just working out more. So hopefully that works out.
Yeah.
In my favor.
That's not bad. I definitely miss there's not like a patch of grass within a mile in any direction of me, so I definitely miss I am missing going outside quite a bit.
Yeah.
But besides that, the day-to-day is pretty regular. It's really the circumstances that have made the effect. Like my day-to-day schedule is the same. It's just really tempting to just like reload the news, and you're kind of like always running this cognitive weight in the background. Yeah, that's really what's like editing everything.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Someone in the chat said, "Is it Steven Zapata?" It is Steven Zapata.
Zapata. Is it am I saying it wrong if I say it like a white dude and go Zapata?
No, I say it like a white dude depending what company I'm in.
Gotcha.
I'm a chameleon, and we'll try to blend culturally, so anything's fine. Zapata with an S in front of it. Zapata.
I'm Steven Zapata.
Hi there, I'm Steven Zapata. That's you. I get that a lot.
Zapata, that's awesome. It's like Frank Zappa's weird cousin.
Yeah, like that.
Because that's how cousins work, right? Same name, sort of.
That is exactly how cousins work. Yeah, if you have the same name as someone, you're a cousin.
That's it. Gojira shirt.
That's all you need to have. That's it.
Speaking of which,
yeah.
I'm gonna take the risk again. I'm gonna change the music. I feel very out of my element without any music going, so I'm gonna put it low. Apparently that didn't matter last time.
Go for it.
Yeah, you won't be able to hear it though, I don't think, Steve.
All right, that's fine. I'm good with silence right now.
Cool. Taking it slow. How to go. The UK publicly said that they're letting the virus rip. That sucks.
They're letting the virus rip? What does that mean?
They're playing Beyblade.
Are you serious? No, they can't do
that. Yeah, I think that what they were trying to do is just let it.
Okay.
I think they were trying to let it just go through so that they get herd immunity. Which seems crazy.
Right. Let us know how that goes.
Why am I naming my live stream coronavirus? Well, because we're in the epicenter of the coronavirus. It's the coronavirus live stream. That seems like it makes sense to me.
We're inside because of the virus.
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense.
At least I'm not one of these fools
my aunt just got...
Oh, sorry, go on.
I was just going to say that my aunt just tested positive, so it's closing in, fam. Everybody take care of yourself.
Dude, it's really weird. It's weird when it's that close to home. Like,
yeah, I expect I'll have to make some grocery drop-off trips in the next few days.
Yeah, that's really the best thing you could do.
Yeah. It's just once you're in close quarters, once one person gets it, it's like there's no way everyone else in the house isn't going to get it. So they just can't go out. They're just all stuck in there.
My a lot of my friends are going insane from being inside for so long.
Oh yeah, yeah. People, I know a lot of people who are socialites, and they are dying inside. Their souls are withering.
It's a good time
Hey,
to
Steven,
be an
really been
artist.
enjoying your drawing companion series. Sorry, buddy, I was reading
No,
something.
no, read.
Uh,
Acknowledge the peoples.
Hey, Steven, really been enjoying your drawing companion series. It's also got me back into meditation. Hey, Jesse, that's great to hear. That is, I really couldn't ask for more from my content. That's wonderful. I will remember that as I go to bed and try to counter my ruminating thoughts of how much I suck. I'll be like, well, at least drawing companion helped Jesse
It
get
helped,
back into
dude.
meditation. Yeah. No, you gotta spend a little time while you're falling asleep, kind of the stoic check and remembering the things that you did well and that you're not a piece of shit for.
Dude.
Then use that as fuel to get better, be nicer the next
Dude,
day.
you got to be nicer to yourself.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, trust me. I mean, for everything that I say, I'm my own biggest fan. So I have a lot of
you're
charitable
balancing it
feelings
out
for myself.
Yeah, that's fair. It seems to be a weird thing about that with art people or people that do like creative stuff, where you're simultaneously the worst person ever, but also like the chosen one.
Yeah,
I see that a lot.
We have a weird balance that we need to strike. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna close a door over here.
Yeah, sure. You close that door. I'm still doing the Patreon monthly videos. That has not stopped. You think this business stops over here, dude? You think coronavirus can stop me from putting out my monthly Gumroads? No way.
All right, I'm back.
What up, dude?
Nothing stops James.
Nothing stops me. Not even coronavirus. I will put out the video from the hospital. I don't think I'll do that, actually. I think at that point I'll give up. I think at that
would probably
point
be a very successful video.
That'd be fucking sick, though, if I was just able to do that. I am very sorry about your aunt, though. That's, I mean, I'm sure she'll recover, but it's just going to be a scary situation.
Me too. She's strong.
Yeah.
It's just interesting that now it's like it has officially crossed the line, you know. But she's I'm not personally like worried for her mortal health.
Yeah.
She's a very hardy person. Someone asked in the chat if she's in the risk group. She's not. She's very hardy. She's not far from the age where they tell you to start worrying. I think she's like 65, so she's not young, but yeah, she's very healthy. So I'm hopeful for her. I hope she's gonna get through it without too much pain, and sending her a lot of wishing for not going through too much suffering.
And I would
at this cold, it seems like it's a very bad flu, but it hasn't crossed the line into anything worse than that yet.
Speaking of sick, I have to sneeze, which is not good.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, dude. Oh no, dude. Did you hear that?
That was messy.
Yeah, it's not great. Did you hear that some people are getting arrested on terrorism charges because they are intentionally sneezing at people?
I heard that. That's everything about that is absurd. What is happening in the world?
There's so much absurd about like. I do think that's a extremely harsh sentence, but also, could you be more of a dick?
I know. What are people thinking?
What are you doing? Why are you doing that? That is never okay. It is never like. Even if it's not coronavirus, that's not cool. It's so fucked up.
Yeah. What the hell are they thinking? Because I mean, at that point, it does like you're either like just a 18-year-old douchebag who just thinks that's funny, or you actually are trying to scare the shit out of people.
Yeah.
And I guess that does technically make you a terrorist. So.
Yeah. Somebody asked if your character is supposed to be a virus.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah. Whatever you think will make it fit narratively into your life. Yes. The answer is yes.
How's your
The truth is that I never think when I'm drawing. I just let it come out, and then when I'm done, if I work on something long enough without thinking about it, I'm always like, oh, look at that. It's actually perfectly cogent with everything that's going on in my life. That's great.
That's so it's awesome and kind of makes perfect sense.
But that's just
How's the VR project going?
yeah. I think I haven't had a chance to work on it a lot. I think I have. I had actually just started doodling like my next concept for it on this previous layer, I think. Yeah. I had just started doing some designs for some windswept souls. So I'm
Cool.
gonna do like some groupings of these and play with how to make them kind of feel like they're like this guy. He's more normal up top, and then
Yeah.
as he tapers down, he sort of becomes like this liquefy effect to imply that he's been just being blown around by this tempest for aeons. So this is actually the first little bit of sketching I've done on it in several weeks because I just got very busy with work for a long time, and
Yeah.
then right when I was getting a little bit of let up, the coronavirus stuff started hitting, and I just like I needed to like just sketch whatever to like just for self therapy. You
Yeah.
know,
That makes
it
sense.
was getting a little hard to focus on a project. It's just different because it's like work you can always focus on because it's like your life and you know it's how you make your money and all that. But you know, it's a little easier for personal stuff to fall to the wayside.
I could, yeah, I definitely understand that. I'm having like a little bit of trouble sometimes with the board game stuff, particularly on things that I'm not familiar with, like these environment stuff or like sci-fi environments I'm not used to doing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so easy to just have weeks just sunken away. So I just, yeah, I don't know. I feel like just going back to practicing. I don't know what you would do in that context,
In the context of doing environments, or in the
or
context of
doing
being
something
like
that you're
lost on something.
something that you're unfamiliar with doing, but you want to have a, or you have a somewhat of a timeline on it.
Oh yeah, for something unfamiliar. I usually a lot of research is a good thing to do up
Yeah.
front, and really breaking down that research so that you kind of have a game plan when you go into it.
Yeah.
If it's something that you really haven't done before, very much at all, and using that research as a basis to sort of attack it confidently, like
Yeah.
to just to not tighten up, not to get too overthinky about it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That usually helps a lot. It's also really good to like if you're not if you're not familiar with a particular subject, it's or a certain style of working, it's good to find a way to sneak in stuff that you are familiar with.
Yeah.
Like if you are trying to get into environments and you're really more used to characters, just base the shot or base what you're trying to do in the environment, put a character in there first and let that be the anchor
Okay.
so that that's something that you're familiar with, and then build the environment around that.
That's a good point.
That's usually a really good way to sort of gain access to things.
Hell yeah.
Let's see what people say in the chat. Hi guys, hello. Did coronavirus influence how many jobs you are getting? I was already on one long job and I just stayed on that job, so it hasn't really changed anything for me.
Coronavirus has helped me a lot, oddly enough, which has been interesting. I think because people are indoors, so my like subscribers have been going up. The Gumroad sales have been up. It's super weird, but
Yeah, it makes perfect sense, but who would have thought before this happened, right?
I wouldn't have thought that a pandemic would have helped me.
And yeah, I got like in the 2 days that in the 2 days where things hit the fan,
Yeah.
like right off the bat, I started getting emails about starting one-on-one lessons with me and stuff like that.
Oh
when
yeah,
I
yeah,
hadn't
yeah.
really. Yeah, it's just people immediately curious about
They're gonna be home for so long.
picking up their art. Yeah.
He doesn't understand who's winning. Well, I don't think we're in a competition necessarily. Are we competing?
You're not competing?
I wasn't. I would probably just always vote that you would be winning anyway.
No, I wouldn't do. I wouldn't do that. I would always vote that the community wins.
Oh wow. That's a
Someone
very
likes my
diplomatic
muscly
answer.
Squidward. Yeah, I'm a real diplomat.
It's kind of fucked up. I was expecting a more, yeah. I was expecting a less diplomatic answer, to be honest.
No, I'm a super nice guy.
I know.
I'm not sarcastic at all. I'm always genuine.
Now it's telling me YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Shut
What
up,
does that
YouTube.
mean? Who's not sending enough video? Is it me?
I think I'm not sending enough video for it. They're not happy about it.
Yo,
What?
YouTube is hungry for video, my dude.
They want video.
No, they love it, dude. They want video.
Are you telling me that YouTube is thirsty?
Yes, YouTubers so thirsty for video.
So thirsty.
It's looking at
I like when you say
videos,
just
licking its lips and you're like,
oh,
good looking video right there.
Oh, that's so much video.
Oh,
It's getting very.
dude, is that like a 20-minute video?
That's pretty much how the
Getting
platform
weird. How long have
works,
we been
man.
on? We have not been on for long.
We've not been on for long enough for it to divulge to this.
Yeah,
So
that's the real deal.
it's not good. So I want to talk about.
We'll get there.
I want to badmouth our good friend Ahmed for a moment, and not badmouth him actually. I was just going to make a joke. He is in fact
damn it.
one of my favorite human beings. But I made a joke in the company of my girlfriend and my home about making a coronavirus sale on the Gumroad as a joke. And then I didn't do it because I thought that would be in really bad taste. And first one I see, Ahmed Al-Douri, coronavirus sale on his Gumroad.
Oh man. Well, let's
tisk.
extend him the charity of our goodwill to its full extent, and rest quite assured that it is to make entertainment and art education as accessible to people as others.
Yeah.
But then after extending that goodwill, I will say a bunch of things that I will say to Ahmed's face, which is that he is a son of a bitch, the most craven motherfucker in the world, and step to me, bro. Let's argue.
Yeah, no.
Fight.
That's got to be it.
He's my arch nemesis. We've never liked each other. We disagree on absolutely everything.
Imagine if you actually had an arch nemesis.
Could
you imagine
nothing but them?
Well,
And
I
I
can't.
keep winding up on live streams with them. It's so frustrating.
It's really fucked up.
It's terrible.
Modern Day James, how do you create a grayscale and after that to color? I don't like to do that, so I just don't do it. Because there's a bunch of ways. Like you could use color maps and that sort of thing, but I just don't like to do that generally. I'd rather just practice color directly.
Sorry, I'm gonna mute my mic for a second while my dog has a spaz attack.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm, at least from my standpoint, I'm trying to, there's this sort of warm, cool dynamic going on with the piece, and like even in the highlights, it gets colder at some areas, so I'm trying to use some cooler highlights, but my brain is mostly thinking about the values, and the values and maybe the sort of brush strokes that I'm using, how I'm simplifying it to shapes. Really not thinking too much about the colors. I have a general idea of color. I really don't think I'm not all that great at colors anyway. Getting better, and that's all that matters, I would argue.
All you gotta do is improve.
They say that. But
They say that.
They say that. I don't know if that's true or not, but
Nothing is true. The whole world is an illusion. Nothing but an impression.
I know. I feel like you're shattering my worldview whenever I talk to you.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing to do.
It's good.
Things are not as they seem.
Honestly, between you, Carly, and my doctor friend Dave, my whole worldview has shifted, and I'm pissed. Frankly, I'm pissed.
Yeah, well, when you realize that the world is not what you thought and you are not what you thought, how are you gonna not be pissed?
I liked it when everything was simple and made sense. And you guys got to come up in here with meditation and all this crazy shit, and then I'm angry.
Yep. It's a trip, man. Yeah.
It is super weird. I haven't been as
Yeah,
rigorous
I remember
about it.
being angry also, and I just kind of...
Yeah, I'm not entirely angry. I'm not.
About what? Sorry, you were breaking up again.
Oh, I was saying I'm not. I'm not like angry. It's just been interesting.
Yeah, the world's a weird place, and the internal landscape is a weird place.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, things are odd if you close your eyes and look inside. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's odd. But man, if you have any interest in that stuff,
Head over to your channel.
definitely.
Subscribe at subscribe at youtube.com/xyxxx225. I don't know if you got a real thing yet.
I did.
Oh,
I
okay.
did get a real one, but I don't even know what it is. So
Oh no. Trying to help you,
can't-
Steven.
yeah, well, I make it hard to help me. I
Yeah.
always do. Yeah, only head to my channel if you're interested in exploring. If
Dude,
you're interested in
so many
exploring all
people are
that type of stuff
interested.
while you...
You got such good
draw.
feedback on the video
Otherwise-
on my channel, dude.
Oh yeah, that's true. Thanks, Jesse. And yeah, I'm really appreciative that you put that up.
When
on
they
your
pay
channel. That was
me,
great.
I'll send you the money. They didn't pay me yet. I don't know if they just decided not to because of coronavirus.
Wow, that'd be fucked up.
That's kind of fucked up.
That'd be really weird. Come on, Skillshare, what the hell?
What the fuck? They might be angry because I didn't fulfill the rest of the contract, so
Whoa.
that might be the issue.
I've heard businesses have problems with that.
That sometimes they do. I just didn't want to make any more YouTube videos. Just didn't feel like doing it. I know it's a really bad excuse,
sometimes
but
you have to take it.
I let them know. I said I don't want to do it.
It might be a bad excuse, but it's a very realistic excuse.
Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
thank you extraordinarily. Time.
Holdsworth Hand says, "Oh, here we go with James. The virus excuses again to keep the money."
James, you conniving bastard.
It's always with the go-to, the virus excuse. That
I
reminds me
believe you,
of.
James, even if no one else does.
I don't know if you watch South Park at all.
I haven't, unfortunately.
And I'm not even gonna go and make this reference. So
Cool.
So thanks,
wow,
dude.
That was rather courageous of you to pull back on that.
I mean, it's gonna have no frame of reference for you. So if you don't know it, I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Cool. Great.
And just say you're missing out on the world's best show ever.
I know. I've heard that so many times. It really just comes down to these days I only watch TV with Deirdre. So she basically is exclusively interested in dramas.
Oh,
And
okay.
that's really all I
Gotcha.
wind up watching.
Carly and I only
Devil, what the hell?
Carly and I only want to watch.
Sorry, Deirdre.
Did she hear you say that? Dude, James even said the other day that he doesn't even like art and does it all for money anyway. No, I definitely
No,
did
I'm
not
gonna stay
say
on
that.
here. Thank
Get
you.
out of here.
Just put it away on the side for me. Thank you. Sorry, I should have muted my mic for that.
No, you're fine. It's Corona time, dude. This is no. Shit's different now. There's no such thing as professionalism anymore.
Everything's different. All the standards, they're out the window.
Yeah.
Everyone just be lax. That is correct. That is correct. That is correct.
That's a cool.
Your painting's looking good, James.
Thanks, man.
I'm viewing it in 140p, but
Oh, well, that's how you know it's good.
yeah.
I'm inclined to not agree with you, but I
It reads
appreciate
as
it.
pixelated. You're inclined to what? How
inclined, to,
dare you?
inclined to disagree.
Do not. Do
Sorry,
not.
dude.
You want to go for the opposite of that. You want to be inclined to agree with me.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You want to be on the right side of history.
Shit.
No. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just serving you a very simple correction.
All right. Fair enough. Doesn't.
I hear that about myself. Everybody says I'm very fair, very fair. Very,
Yeah.
good diagnosis on your part that
Yeah.
you have realized that I'm fair, because I am.
I just want to say that I've been exposed. Someone says, does it? I heard Modern Day James uses his Patreon money to fund his crystal meth lab. I was hoping nobody knew about that, but fuck.
Well, maybe you should stop selling so much meth, because it makes it pretty easy to find out.
That's true, but also like I gotta fund this dope apartment. You know what I'm saying? I have an addiction to rock climbing.
Yeah, seriously. Someone in the chat whose name is characters that I won't embarrass myself by trying to identify asks, doesn't every single artist do it for the money? That is correct.
Yes.
That is correct.
That is correct.
Yeah, it's you take one look at the art industry from the outside and you immediately know, oh yeah, this is all about money. And it's clear that the money is just flowing and it's easy to get your hands on it.
That's
and
true.
that anybody can do it. So you nailed it. It is about the money.
The only one, actually, never mind. I'm not even going to comment about it. I was thinking I was going to make a joke about that guy you referenced during our event, but I forgot the name. Honestly, the joke was just that his name was really funny.
Oh yeah, he has a great name.
Yeah. I'm glad you know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, I do. So do you ever, well, I don't believe in it either, but the nominal determinism really does seem to be a course running through the world. Just people whose names wind up aligning perfectly with what they do for a living.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's really amazing. I mean, take a look at strippers. They always just have the perfect name for what they do.
Yeah, it's like, fuck, Desire? Like, wow, you were made to do this.
Brandy? Crystal? You know?
Dude. It's a dead ringer. Dead ringer.
Yeah.
Wow, drawing really is so soothing. You only need to draw for like 5 or 10 minutes before it sort of hijacks your mind and you forget the stressors in your life. It really is amazing.
It's pretty great.
Because I had completely forgotten there for several minutes that my aunt got diagnosed with the Rona, dude.
Oh, dude.
Shit, forgot that.
Yeah. Are we a little upset that she brought down the mood of the live stream?
Oh yeah, I hate her for that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
She ruined
I feel like I wanted to make that joke, and then I felt a little bit bad about it afterwards, but
no, don't worry about it.
okay. I feel like I can go
She
there.
knows she did wrong.
She knows
like
what she did.
The Rona.
God damn it, she knows what she did.
She better apologize to me next time I see her.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm not gonna tell her I'm glad she recovered until she apologizes.
Someone said, drawing is the only stressor in my life. I guess that changes once you're getting paid for it. No, it doesn't have to be the case.
LOL.
No, it's more about, well, what did you say during your thing? It's like you only start getting paid for it once you can make it not stressful.
Yeah, I mean, for most people, that tends to be the case. It's like the art directors and the people that you work for, if you're like in any kind of close contact with them, they can get a read on your nervous energy, and it's not an energy they're interested in. Generally not. People really like working with people who aren't faking it and just like feel calm and feel like they got this. And
yeah,
most professionals really cross the line once they have figured out how to not freak about it. And the thing is that it's always internal, right? It's never actually your external circumstances that help you accomplish that. It's a personal thing. You sort of change your own standards and you realize over years of repetition that you just don't have perfect control over the way all of this goes. You know that sometimes things go well, sometimes don't. You just get a lot of autobiographical details to inform you that, you know, most times you do okay. Even the times where you don't think that you did well, when you show that to somebody, it turns out that they really like it. It's like so much of this is just not something that you can get a grip on.
Yeah.
And you kind of just need to go with the flow. And the stress never helps. Stress never helps for doing that.
The fake it
You
till
just
you
need to do
make
your
it
work.
thing, I think, only applies to non-art related stuff. I feel like it doesn't apply in art at all. Maybe in music it would work.
Yeah, you gotta have some amount of chops. And it's pretty obvious if you don't. There's certain, I guess you could fake it till you make it with particular clients, but I don't think in a career capacity you could fake it until you
No,
make it.
I think it would catch up to you.
You can,
Like if you were just copying and pasting shit offline,
think it
eventually
definitely-
you would reach a.
oh, that's different.
Yeah, I guess that's not really.
Yeah, I should
faking it
definitely
till you make
quantify
it.
that. That's just theft.
Yeah,
Definitely
that's
don't
fair.
steal things.
Oh, too late.
Yeah, that's never on the table.
Speak for yourself.
Speak for yourself.
No, I'm kidding.
Someone asked, why is anyone watching this when they could be watching Jung-gi Kim? The answer to that is quite simple. I'm actually exuding a low frequency hypnotic vibe right now,
That's true.
and no one is here of their own free will. Obviously, any sane person would be watching Kim Jong-gi right now, but it's not really up to them. See, everyone is on my sway right now, and they don't even know it. Just for everybody here is a captive audience. They've been coerced into watching us draw.
I don't think Kim Jong-gi is streaming.
What? A random YouTuber in a stream chat lied to me?
Also, Kim Jong-gi does not speak
It's a little
English.
far-fetched, James.
Kim Jong-gi does not speak English, and so that's the advantage here, I guess, is that you could talk to us, and we'll occasionally reply.
Yeah, you can hear us shit on each other in English occasionally.
James, blink twice if you're under
Yeah, I
duress.
guess.
Oh shit. How's my workspace? It's all right. It's not great. It could be better.
I guess I should say if anybody has any questions, I am happy to.
No, we don't have to answer them. We don't have to talk to them. This could just be our thing, baby.
I was trying to bait a trap where when they asked, I could attack them personally.
Okay.
Finally get revenge for the amount of dunking on you that people like to do in your fucking chat.
Yeah, dude. That person literally came in here to insult us. That's fucked up.
Don't worry, I got you.
They came in here to tell us
Be your
that Kim
bulldog.
Jong-gi is a more entertaining live stream.
That's not just wrong. That just indicates that person's ignorance.
The obvious answer for us is to go to Kim Jong-gi's live stream and then start insulting him so that he gets discouraged and then we get all the viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll totally work.
Yeah. What do you think?
You know how much time Kim Jong-gi has for slanderers.
Takes it very personally.
Let's see what's up here. Oh yeah, you can tell. He's always up there on those live drawings, sweating it. Marlon Pietar?
Marlon Brando?
You still have the idea that you are learning new stuff. Marlon Brando. I don't know, James. Do you ever feel like you're learning?
Yeah. I actually do a lot, I feel like. Sorry, dude.
Me too.
But
I
thought you were gonna say you don't. I was like, that's kind of strange. It's kind of a strange message to
what?
send
No,
to people.
God, no. That's ridiculous. No, yeah. I feel like I learned something with every single drawing after all these years, and most importantly, I feel like I learn about myself with everything that I do. That means more to me than anything else. You know, drawing for me is a drawing for me at its best really is a mirror. It's like a mirror that I hold up to my own being, and it always reveals a lot about me and my mental state. And I think that's why I'm totally addicted. I just always want to keep plumbing those depths and seeing what weird stuff I find.
Someone said on the real ... Maybe that question could be interesting. I don't remember what it was. I think they were asking about getting better at fundamentals versus like, I actually don't know what they said. Dude, that character's looking pretty dope, dude.
I don't remember either. If they want to re-ask,
Yeah, they could resend it.
if they want to re-ask it, that's cool. Well, thanks, man. Creepy skeleton man.
It's very Skeletor.
Skeleton man. When I need to chill. So... He's a creepy Skeletor. Bum, bum, bum. Looking for questions.
On a percentage scale split, what should the balance between sweating techniques and just having fun be?
I'd say it could change day to day. I think it really depends on your mood. Like, there's certain days where, for your own psyche, what you need is to be completely unstructured and just draw whatever. And then there's other days where what you need is structure. You need a lot of order.
Yeah.
And then on those days, you can really just focus on sweating technique. I think it's really like a day to day, what you need kind of a thing.
I heard a musician once a while ago say, don't sweat the technique. That was a piece of advice they gave.
Yeah. I think for some people, you really can just do that. Some people just don't ever need to worry about technique. They just sort of take it on automatically. I think so much of it is about individual temperament and everything.
Yeah, I think you're the first artist that, or like in the concept art realm that I know of that's like, what am I trying to say? I feel like you promote the individual identity more than most people do, and like not getting so caught up in practice and stuff. Like, I feel like so many people promote these ideas that are very stress-inducing, like dangerously stress-inducing. Like,
Yeah,
you have to be
I
working X a number of hours or whatever.
Not anymore. Yeah, I definitely, I think there's nothing more important than the individual element. Actually, that kind of goes with the question I see here. Someone said, question for Steven, were you always so chill? No. And I think that's why I've been able to advocate more effectively for taking some of the stress off and relaxing. I think I can do that, and I understand a bit more about where our stressors in art come from because I've been there, right? Like, temperamentally, naturally, I'm not the kind of person who I'm very neurotic temperamentally, especially with art. And I guess that was never good enough for me. Like, I was always aware that I was being unnecessarily neurotic, and I just sort of got obsessed with it. And I always needed to break down, like, why am I thinking this way, right? Because if you're gonna have sovereignty over anything in the world, you would expect it to be in your own mental state, right?
Yeah.
And sort of going down that rabbit hole of why that is not the case really reveals a lot to you. So yeah, I was not always this chill, and it took a lot of, I don't want to say work, just like, I don't know how you would describe it, contemplation, or just thinking things through to change how I feel about things in general. And it is possible to actually change your overall position to things. Your mind is not set in stone with how you have it now.
I've been finding that it's not as
I was just listening to where that was coming from.
It's not as metaphysical, but I've been thinking of, like, anytime I'm encountering an issue with drawing or painting, I just completely change up what I'm doing, or like try a completely different avenue of approach, and then try to take off as much of the pressure as possible, and it helps. But there's always those times, at least for me, where I catch myself giving myself way too much pressure about something.
Yeah, it's not really necessary. You
Yeah.
know, every single thing that you need to do in a drawing, if we break it down and look at it, obviously it's very clear that every single thing you need to do to make something good can be done better if you're not stressed and if
Yeah,
you're not freaking out, right?
that's true.
There is nothing. It's just marks on paper. You don't need to do any dynamic movements. It doesn't require a lot of strain, and even the cognition that is necessary. So much of that just runs completely on autopilot and is about reacting within the realm of your own taste. So
Yeah.
there's really nothing that benefits from your stress. And we all know that intuitively. It just takes time to internalize it and not just know it, but believe it. It's when you really
Yeah,
believe it that it sort of crosses the line and changes the way that you feel.
I agree with that.
Yeah, really, you know, like you said, switching things up is very important.
Yeah.
It's just a forced reset.
Yeah. On a more like, not practical, but on just like putting it into words of practical terms. Like I was struggling with the environments, and like I said earlier, I tried doing 3D and tried all these different versions. To some extent, I'm like, oh well, my brain just works better when I do it this way.
Hmm.
Like, how do you balance deciding if this is just what my brain does versus trying a new approach? Because there is kind of a balance there of like, oh, this is just the way I do it versus, oh, I should try something different.
Yeah, it's a tricky question. My tendency, my tendency is that if you are really interested in what you're doing, the ground floor for me is that I really feel and artists really need to be interested in what they're
Yeah.
doing, like deeply
Yeah.
interested, and you should care about what you're making and care a lot. Now, that doesn't mean that I think you should be stressed, right? I just said that I think stress is unnecessary at every step of the process. But there's like a weird vibe with drawing and art sometimes, and maybe especially these days, where it's sort of considered cringy or weird to like care or to try to communicate particular things with art. Like people call people pretentious and stuff like that. And I just think that that's all really unhealthy. Like why would you want to gate from someone their desire to be as involved and deeply connected with what they're making as possible?
Yeah.
So that needs to be your ground floor. And if you really achieve that, then I think that actually solves a lot of those problems for you. Because if you really care about the health of your practice and you really want your art to be as good as you can make it, you're not going to be satisfied with doing the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
And your ideas are going to develop and become more and more refined constantly. And so you're always going to be looking for new techniques and new abilities to be able to make those things real.
Interesting.
That keeps it organic. I think it only becomes inorganic and it becomes necessary to force the changes and the pushing when you are just doing things because you think they're what you're supposed to be doing, or you're trying to fit
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
mold. You want your art to look like the art of other people. That's when you get stuck. If you're really deeply in your own practice and what you believe and what you want to get across to people, you're not going to be able to sit still. You're not going to be able to do the same thing over and over again. You may do something that's very stylistically yours for a long time, but if you look at the artists of history, all the ones that did that, they wind up organically growing, even if it just takes years. Right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
That
think
makes
that's
sense.
really the foundation. I think a lot of the times with art, we tend to put the cart before the horse and get everything backwards.
I do that.
Let's see what's going on here. I'm going to try to do some rapid fire responding to people's comments. Skymaster9606 says, when did you make the jump? Like you're doing line art to tonal and then color studies. Like when do you feel like, all right, I've grasped this in my own capacity for now, time for something else? My impulse is when you're bored. That's when it's time to jump ship. There's no part of your studies that requires a purely linear progression. You're gonna wind up getting bored of everything that you do for a long time anyway. So you might as well follow your energy a bit. That doesn't mean be completely undisciplined, but if you're really bored by something, like there's a million other things to
I have a comment on this too.
You know?
I've been trying to do it on somewhat
James,
of a...
do you have something you want to say about that?
Yeah. I was gonna say I've been doing it sort of on a as needed basis. So like for example, I was doing environments and having trouble figuring out my mark making for the architecture. So like now is a perfect time for me to study that sort of thing. If that makes any sense. But I also do think you need to follow your impulse as well. I think the more you can identify what it is that you enjoy doing, the more you'll just enjoy doing your artwork.
Yep.
Like I've been fucking enjoying mechs. I love mechs. They're so great.
Attaboy. Yeah, those sci-fi ones that you're doing, like the ones that are in the thumbnail, I thought they looked great.
Thanks. Those are the only ones I rendered up. I want to do a lot more, but I've been held up by these fucking environments.
Yeah, I feel you. Well, you know, if you spend time with the environments, that stuff will be collating in the back of your head and you'll have some good ideas when you come back to them later.
True that. Go on with your rapid fire question answering though, sorry.
All right, let's see. I guess that's what passionate furry artists make more meaningful art than corporate concept artists sometimes. Haha, Jesse, you have nailed it. There's no greater artists in the world than furry artists.
It's true.
Hi again. Any tips on how to get hired by a company and what should be included in a portfolio commonly? If you're focusing on a particular company, you should do stuff that is in their world. It doesn't have to be an exact rip, but it should be in their world. But still always prioritize doing something that is particularly you, something that can stand out, because rest assured, they're getting a lot of submissions of people who are hitting their style and basically rehash ideas over and over again. Do you own a live skeleton model to study? If so, where does one get one? That's directed to James, but I've been in James's place and I can tell you he does not have a skeleton.
As you know of, and I have one sitting in my basement. The way I acquired that, I'm not really legally allowed to talk about. There may have been some strange circumstances about how I acquired that skeleton. That's all I'm going to say on that.
That's why we don't ask about skeletons.
No, please don't ask about the skeleton in the closet. Yeah, there you go. Phrase comes from somewhere.
Do not do it.
I should probably answer that question seriously. No, I don't have a skeleton model. I don't. No, I just, if anything, I studied from just pictures. Actually, there's a museum in Philadelphia that I went to called the Mutter Museum, and that's an awesome anatomy museum. It's really crazy. So if you could find a museum too, that's a great. Yeah, Steve, I don't know if you've ever been there, but it's amazing.
No.
You should definitely go. You would love it.
What was it called again?
The Mutter Museum. It's like a weird.
I don't remember that.
It's a weird anatomy museum where it's like all anatomy that's fucked up and diseased and deformed. It's crazy.
Oh my god, I gotta check that out.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
I definitely need to check that out.
I also do like the idea of
That sounds very cool.
collecting things. Like I have some different like animal skulls and bug specimens and stuff. It's kind of fun. Sounds a little creepy, but it's fun.
Oh yeah, that's cool. I used to have a bunch of that stuff, and then I wound up losing it in a move.
Oh, that sucks.
Go figure. Yeah, there's a nature's the bomb.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
I do have some touchstone bug taxidermies up on my living room wall. I love those guys. They got like a, what is it? There's like a locust, like a grasshopper on there. I also have a stick bug. Oh no, a leaf bug. Got a leaf bug up on the wall in my living room, and a peanut-headed moth, which is one of the weirdest creatures you will ever see.
Gonna have to look that
Those
up.
things are weird. Yeah, that's a crazy looking bug. I like to look at him while I sip my morning coffee, and nod to myself and go, "Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
own
the
that.
juice right there.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about."
Steve, I wish you could hear the music that I have going, because this is one of the best Gojira riffs and songs of all time. And you're just missing the whole thing.
Oh man, God damn
It just gets me fired up every time I hear it.
You'll get pumped.
Every time I get fired up.
People want you to show your workspace in a video, James.
I keep seeing that.
Your folding desk.
It's not it's not all that exciting. I don't think it's warrants a video. Also, I mentioned I didn't feel like making music, not music videos, YouTube videos for a bit. I haven't made a YouTube video all year. It's been great. You did it for me, Steve.
Oh shit, I guess I did.
Yeah.
I got you.
Thanks, dude.
I got you, man.
What is going on right now? I just hear people talking outside.
Oh yeah. Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, is that on your end?
I think that's I think that's on my end.
Okay. No, that confused the shit out of me. I don't care about it. I just as long as we know where it's coming from.
Yeah, sorry. I'm in an impromptu setup here.
No, that's fine.
At my in-laws, so
There's just this lady that's been
my seclusion is not complete.
That's fine. There's just been this lady outside my apartment that's been screaming every day for the past ever since this happened. And I thought it was her again. So
no, that's no good. No, yeah, it's definitely over here.
Then we're good. Hey bros, what are your takes about manga? I love it. I think it's awesome. It's actually something that I personally want to spend more time studying. I haven't done it, but I'm a big fan. It's kind of, I mean, when I was younger at least, that's pretty much all I drew was anime. Are you an anime guy? Are you a weeb?
I am not. I mean, I just watched like Dragon Ball Z when I was a kid, but after that I fell off.
Yeah.
I can't say I'm a weeb. Much to my detriment, anime is so hot right now.
I think it's kind of cool. The idea of, in my opinion, the idea of making cartoons and drawings that move is one of the most appealing ideas.
Oh yeah, I mean that's dope. Yeah, I just haven't. I don't watch it.
Yeah.
I just don't watch it. Like anyone, I see a bunch of the art, a bunch of anime art in the world all the time, but I just don't watch any anime.
How did you figure out what art specialization you would want to pursue as a job? I still debate all the time and never know. I think for me, I'm in such a weird spot that I kind of just
follow your interests.
Yeah, I pretty much only do that. Can't say that that's necessarily a good thing.
The fields are extremely competitive.
Yeah. I really just, I don't know. I just do whatever I feel like doing. I feel like that's made me at times unfocused, but also I kind of like having, I don't know, kind of like following whatever I'm in the mood to do.
Yeah. I mean, I think artists especially, our interests change a lot over time. I think you just want to be okay with that and know that you're gonna get bored of things quickly. Because you're an idea person if you're an artist, right? You're going to keep having new ideas. They're always going to try to pull you away. And you need to learn how to discipline yourself, but you don't want to kill the part of you that is always connecting with things and always reaching out and interacting with the world.
Let's get this crazy smudge brush on there and see what's up with that.
Yeah. Throw it over.
Let's do it. Let's see what's good with it.
Smudge it all.
Smudge the whole painting away.
Yeah, make it a big blur. Oh, an awesome blur.
No, it's a hard smudge brush, so it just like moves the entire thing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, nice.
Like one of those Sparthy looking
Someone
ones.
says, Steven, can you? Oh yeah. Good, abuse it. Steven says, someone wants to know if I can show my workspace in a video, and again, it's boring. I use a big brown. I'll draw you my workspace.
Yeah, there you go. I don't think the workspace video idea is as entertaining as you might think it would be.
It's gonna be better for me to draw it. So I have a big brown banquet table, like one of the 6 foot long ones. That's like 2.5 feet to 3 feet deep, because I like a really deep table. It doesn't fold in the middle. It's completely flat on the top. And I have a surge protector here.
So there you go. You're getting the video right now. You're getting the live video of Steven's workspace.
Yeah. Got a 27-inch iMac here that I usually keep right in the middle. And I've got another 27-inch Dell monitor off to the side. And then over here I keep whatever drawings, like paper drawing supplies I have. So I have stacks of pads here, pencil sharpener, box of pencils, and I put my tablet here.
Someone asks that William Morris said all good art is political. Do you agree? I'm gonna have to strongly disagree. If this was a survey, I would strongly disagree. William Morris can get,
hard pass.
Yeah, William Morris can get the fuck out of my live stream as far as I'm concerned.
That's a yikes from me, man.
I mean, that's such bullshit. That's total bullshit.
Yeah, no. There's more to explore than politics. If politics are the full extent of your personal identity, then yeah, I guess
yeah,
art would wind up being political, but about the relationship with itself.
How annoying is it that everything is political?
Dog. So this is up against my wall.
Oh shit. Yeah, sorry, I didn't look at your workspace.
Yeah, why would you want to make your art political right now? No, you fucked up, right? Because this is really important and super interesting. My dog sits under here. He's looking angry because my feet are under there with her and she doesn't want that. She looks a little big there. I have a...
She kind of looks like a fox there.
She looks like a fox in general.
Bro, so. I thought you were an artist. What's that?
That's a dog? That's
Bro,
a shitty dog. You gotta get better at drawing dogs, man.
You call that a fucking dog?
That doesn't look like a dog. You serious? That looks like a fucking fox or something.
It's so funny when you meet people all the time that talk exactly like that. Sorry, go on with your workstation. I'm sorry. I'm just fascinated by that accent.
Yes. Stop interrupting my very important workspace drawing.
Sorry, dude.
Just I sit over. Shut up. Shut the fucking mouth. I sit over here.
I want to think you were just talking to Deirdre. Oh no.
No, this is me being sad.
Oh, dude. It's
ruminating on my many failures.
Okay.
Yeah. This is pretty bad. So that's me with my head in my hands, pulled away from my desk, not working. I'm out of
You're out.
there. Have to be a little bigger. There's that. And my wife's desk is over here. She's got her monitor.
Do you guys work right next to each other, or is this just
And,
at the current setup?
She's not here because she leaves the room when I'm crying.
Oh no.
No, we work right next to each other usually, yeah.
Is that difficult?
It's fun.
Because I feel like I need to hide in my space.
Working right next to each other?
Yeah. I feel like I need to hide away from everything.
Oh no, it's not. I mean,
Well, that's awesome.
no, I'm. Yeah,
You're pretty social about your art too.
we
you don't
like
mind
working.
Yeah,
Side by side.
that's awesome.
Oh yeah. I don't. I want her. I want her to see it as I do it.
I'm always like afterwards.
Yeah, but she's not here in this drawing.
Oh, dude. Ever tried drawing on a standing desk? I have a standing desk. So yes, I like it.
Do you like it? Everyone recommends them to me.
I think it's great. I have one that goes back and forth so I can stand and then sit. Currently I'm sitting, but I like that I can change it up.
Cool. I'll try it someday.
Yeah, it's great.
All right, so that's my workspace. Now I don't need to make a video.
There you go. You did it. That was the video.
Yeah. How long have we been on, bud?
We have been on for, I wish I could check. Let's see. 1 hour and 10 minutes.
How long have we been on?
Hour and 10 minutes?
Hour and 10 minutes? All right.
Yeah. If you got to get going, it's totally fine.
I think I'll stick around for like another 10.
Okay. I think I'm going to stick around for
So if anyone has any
while,
questions.
If you want to come back, I have a question. Would you like
You're
to
going to
come
stick
back?
around for what?
I was going to stick around and do more paintings. My question is if you'd like to come back and do more, because we're kind of stuck in quarantine. So if you have time, I'd love to have you come back on, do more streams.
Yeah. No, I love streaming with you.
Cool. It'd be a really rude time to. Sorry.
I'm gonna eat lunch later, and then because my aunt just got confirmed. I'm gonna be on the phone for a while with my family while we hash this out.
Yeah.
But if you're still on later, maybe I'll jump back on. But
we can always do another day.
We can do another day. Let's do it again. Maybe this weekend sometime or next week.
Sure. Whenever you just let me know when. We'll make it happen.
Yeah, I love streaming with you, man. This is always fun.
Yeah, man. Damn, I'm so sorry about that.
Oh, this is the natural way of the world at the moment.
Yeah.
We've all got to come together and get through this. Let's see. All right, I see my name. Steven, please make more drawing meditations. I miss them so much. I want to.
They're great.
I'm gonna get there. It's just time. It is just time.
I feel really
more
weird.
Drawing companions are coming.
Yeah, I feel really weird when I use them, but they're great.
You feel really weird when you use them?
Yeah, because like I know you, so it's like strange.
Yeah.
It feels like you're whispering in my ear a little bit, but it's great.
Yeah, I don't use them.
Yeah. No, they really are awesome. You should definitely make more of them.
I want to. I really enjoy doing that, and I mean, for everything else that I'm gonna do, I do think that's really the like core material that I want to get across. Sort of, just if you sort of inspect what you're going through while you make your work, it's very easy to find that you've really got nothing to worry about, and that it actually doesn't make sense to worry.
Yeah.
And I know that sounds like I'm falling into the typical fallacy with anxiety where it's like, oh yeah, easy enough said, right? And I know how hard it is. I know how difficult it is. I know how much of a trap it feels like. What I'm saying is that there is a way where you can focus on that enough that it really changes your relationship with a lot of those anxious and sort of self-loathing thoughts that it seems a lot of artists go through while they're making their work. You can actually change your relationship to those thoughts such that they stop being so energetic. And when they stop being so energetic, they eventually do wither and kind of die. You know, you really can do that for yourself. And there is no perfect path to doing that. It's an individual path, but that is what I'm trying to help with as much as I can with Drawing Companion. It's like, it's not just a way to have some audio on that's relaxing while you get into the zone, but I also try to talk about why those feelings and why those thoughts are not necessary and why it's okay for you to let them go. And my hope is that if you hear it enough, it'll start sort of integrating and happening on its own. I know that that's what happened for me. That's what, obviously why I made the series, because it was what personally worked for me. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Well,
yeah, I feel
what was
like
your
it's
first work experience? Oh, sorry, keep going.
Oh, I was gonna say, I feel like there's almost a conscious switch I can do sometimes where I'm like, I'm just gonna stop being such a dick to myself, and then as soon as I do that, then it like I instantly make progress. But I have to actually shut it off. I'm like,
yeah, I agree with that. It can definitely feel like a very like immediate and physical turn that you can make. You just kind of need to remember to do it. It's like, it's not actually hard to do, it's hard to remember to do it. That's really what it comes down to. All right, let's I'm going to try to answer some questions before I hop
yeah,
off.
I'll stop interrupting.
No, you're good. This is your show, buddy.
It doesn't feel like it anymore.
I'm interrupting you. Oh, I'm a hijacker. I hijacked this. I'll make it up to you someday.
Host me on
Steven,
your channel.
do you have social media? I want to show you a pic of my workspace and multiple pics of my art. Yeah, I have social media. If you search for Steven Zapata _art, I pop up on Instagram and stuff like that. Also, someone asked me earlier where I get my references. All over the place. Any of the stuff I did on this stream, I'm just drawing from my imagination. I did not use any reference for these.
Just making it up.
I'm just making it up. But yeah, just when I do get reference for like work and stuff like that. Well, honestly, the vast majority of my reference that I get comes from my art directors. They provide it. But yeah, just all sorts of sources. It's very useful if you're going to be a commercial artist to have good Google foo. You want to get really good at finding excellent resources.
Are art directors the ultimate Googlers?
That some art directors would say that's their whole job, and others wouldn't. So I think it depends which one you get. Fair like enough. my current AD just last night, actually, it's funny that you say that. My current AD just last night sent me a message that was like, "It's fun to get paid to just look for cool images and sort them into folders." That made me smile.
That's amazing.
Steven, where did you learn about meditation / deep introspection? That seems like an interesting journey. I've been interested in it for a very long time. I got into it when I was like 13, like 12 or something like that. Very young. I got into it very young. I read one of the sort of pop sci. I read like when I was like 12, I bumped into like a very popular like new age sort of spirituality book, and that sort of sparked my interest. But I didn't stick with that. I've never been into like the more new age stuff. That pretty immediately when I was like 14, 15-ish turned into interest in like Zen Buddhism and a lot of the Hindu religions and Advaita Vedanta and stuff like that. So I've been into it for a long time. And you know, it came and went in waves. I was always interested in meditation. I went through a long period of years where I did sitting meditation for a long time just for myself, and then I went through periods where I didn't do it for years at a time, and I would instead I focused on sort of turning my drawing into meditation, and I've sort of developed my own techniques for that, and that's informed a lot of my art. But yeah, for a long time, interested for a long time. I think that's all the questions for me. If I missed anybody's question, just let me know. James, someone wants your email and your social security account.
Oh shit.
Your social security number. Just throw it in the chat.
Throw it in the chat. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's a bad idea.
Oh, word. Okay. Oh, word. Okay.
Shit.
Yeah. So my email is all over the place. If you just go to my website, stevenzapata.com, my email's on there.
Would you feel bad if I believed you and put it in there and then I had my identity stolen?
No, I wouldn't feel bad at all. That was your bad.
That's good. That's the right answer.
All right, bud. I'm gonna hop off of here.
All right, man. Thanks for coming on. This was fun.
Thanks for the good stream, dude.
Yeah. Let me know how your aunt is doing, and I wish you guys the best.
I will. Thank you, man. Thank you so much for your concern. And as always, it's so fun hanging out with you, bud. Let's do this again soon. I was very happy to catch up with you.
Awesome, man. Take care. Peace out. Thanks for the kick-ass drawings.
All right, man. Talk soon.
All right. And then there was one. Now it's just me, guys. Now you're stuck. Let's get some louder music now that I have nobody to talk to. What'd you guys think of that guy? You have us to talk to. I mean, if you guys want to talk to me. I think we're just about ready to get into some hardcore detailing here. It's coming together. Feeling all right about this painting. What a jerk, I love him. Yeah, he's the best. Very happy to know him. Just boring James. You guys didn't even know he was coming. All right. What work am I most proud of? I'm like the most excited about this board game stuff that I'm working on. So I'm excited for, that's going to be like the first really big finished thing that I've done. So it's going to be many, many pages of painted up artwork. So at the moment, I'm most proud of that, and we'll see how that goes. Did I do this picture the whole stream? No, this is the whole stream is just this picture. Sick drums, yeah, it's fucking Gojira, they're the shit. Ding, ding. That's why we listen to Gojira. When did you first realize that you're getting good at art? You know, I have a strange relationship with it in the sense that when I wasn't like involved in arts, I took one class in college and I was a bio major, so I wasn't doing anything art related. And a lot of people told me I was pretty good at it, so I just thought like I had some sort of inclination for it. But then I got into it and then realized I was terrible. So it's been sort of like the reverse. And now I'm slowly starting to feel better about it. But that's like the Dunning-Kruger effect, where you think you're good at something and then you find out you're not that great. There's so many people that are amazing. And now I'm just comfortably, I feel happy to be just where I'm at, which is nice. I definitely want to get better, but I don't feel as shitty about being where I'm at. A friend told me about your channel because of Corona. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Thank you to your friend for sending you over here. I've noticed I've been getting a lot of new subs since the coronavirus, which is kind of crazy. These people just hanging out there in the archway. I don't know if I like them. Let's get a little more energy in these edges over here. My mom told me that I'm good, really good at art. Oh, awesome. Wait. Oh, I fucked it up. Hello. Thanks for joining us. Song name. I don't remember, but it's from the album L'Enfant Sauvage from Gojira. I think I'm ready to do another one. This one came out all right. Where did I learn from? Perspective? You learned it from my channel. Oh, awesome. Thanks. I learned it from Scott Robertson's How to Draw. I learned it from... where the hell else did I learn it from? My good friend Marshall Vandross's videos. I'm going to keep it a similar theme of architecture, but let's... kind of like these colors. Dan Beardshaw. Awesome. Whoa. I'm just looking at Pinterest right now. Interesting colors. Who's Pinterest? You're Pinterest. That's who. I did study Loomis before, so I just happened to like the Bridgman book. Hogarth, I just hate the way it looks, so didn't feel like studying it, which seems like a good reason not to study something. Can I send you pics of art as well? I do get a shit ton of requests to do that. I don't really have the... I don't think I'll be able to critique it just because I've done so many critiques this week. I do have the option to do that on Gumroad, or on Patreon. I do apologize. Hogarth makes gross bubble people. They are kind of gross. I'm just not a fan. Didn't work, don't have a credit card. You can email me. I'm not sure I'll be able to get back to you with a critique or something, but I can give you an opinion and all that sort of thing. It's everything's just modern day James at yahoo.com. I can make money out of it by making videos like Proco. I don't want to do those videos though. It's not necessarily about making money off of it. It's like it's more of just a time commitment, because I get about 30 critique requests per day. Plus I do them for my patrons, and they are paying for it. So it's really more the concern there. Can I speak about my approach in these studies? Yeah, sure. So for right now, what I'm doing is I'm just drawing it in. Now there's perspective and all that here. And so I'm just trying to eyeball the perspective, right? This, for me, I understand that, or the perspective I'm seeing in is the horizon lines here about the center, maybe a little bit lower. We're seeing it at a 45-degree angle, so the edge is right in the center there. I think the critique sessions through YouTube are good. I really just, it's gonna sound terrible, I'm just not in the mood to make YouTube videos. Just haven't been in the mood lately. So I've been working on the board game and just kind of doing that exclusively. And that eats up a ton of time. Okay, when it gets time to do the color, I'll talk a little bit more about the approach there. I am doing a painting. I could try to walk you through it. This drawing part, I mean, it's just a lot of perspective. I find any of the perspectives where you're going through the horizon line, so this is down and this is up. Is your pod still a thing, or did you cancel it? I haven't been doing the podcast because I just don't feel like doing it. It might come back. I'm not, you know what it is? I'm not like, I don't want to be like a content creator by profession. I like doing it, but that's not the main goal here. The main goal, for me at least, is just to get better at art. So I felt like I was kind of getting too far in the direction of just making content. So no, I could show the reference. Here's the reference so far. Oops. The reason I don't show the model reference though is just because it's naked people. The other thing is, oops, I just don't want to have to open up a new window. Or like a new Photoshop window. Now, what happened? I minimized my live stream. Okay, there we go. You know, when you're drawing too, try not to get so carried away with constructions. You know, a lot of times you can get, especially when you're painting, you don't want to get so bogged down with marks from doing such a intense construction. Do I listen to Parkway Drive? I used to listen to them when they were a metalcore band, but now they're what has been kindly deemed as butt rock, if I'm not mistaken. In which case, I have not listened to anything past like 2009 Parkway Drive. You and Steven make a cute couple. Thank you. Thoughts on the new Doom game? I did not play the new Doom game, so I have no thoughts on it. It looked really cool. That's my thoughts so far. I'm a fan of anything related to Doom. That was like one of the first video games I played as a kid. The original one, at least. I guess that makes me old now compared to most people on the internet. Just gonna shrink this down a little bit and do this. I'm gonna use some cheats, some cheat codes. And you're Dutch. You're 15 and Dutch. Well, if you weren't Dutch, then I don't think there would be a future for you in art. But fortunately, you are Dutch. That's the deal breaker for most studios. Well, we had Rembrandt van, however say that, Vincent van Gogh, and Mondrian. I guess that's true. Is there a secret to brushes? Nope. And nope, I'm just using hard round Don't worry about brushes. You could just, yeah, most of the last painting that I just did was mostly hard round. I don't know if you happen to catch that one, but I just did it with the hard round for the most part. There's no sense in getting caught up in brushes. Nobody cares about the brushes. It's all about, because you could do the same shit with all the different brushes. Maybe the only brush that I really think is like specifically interesting are these cloud brushes that I got from Sparth. Those are the only ones that I've had like a distinctly different effect than any other brush. So what about calligraphy brushes? I don't use them. I don't think it's gonna make all that much difference though, to be honest. I clearly fucked up on, I think I moved this too far. Fucked up. Haven't fucked up, it's a happy accident? Nah. It's a fuck up. There are certain things that are happy accidents. I just fucked up the proportions. Yeah, there we go. That's why it was looking funky. Hey, greetings from Argentina. Thanks, Argentina. What's up? How you do? Hope you're holding up okay in Corona City. We're doing our best here in New York. All right, guys, what are we thinking music-wise? Are we thinking something really fucking heavy? Is that what we're thinking? Oh yeah, a good, not a, well, you guys aren't gonna find it good, but a band that I like just put out a new album, so I want to listen to it. Like, is it just one track? I still say penis music. I guess it's just a single. Okay. Have I seen Bat Metal animations? Nope. Could the next song be Zombie from the Cranberries? Fuck no. I hate that song. That gets a resounding no. Sorry, buddy. I just don't like that song. What's going on, Gaming Poo? But at least you can make up for it. See, this is the kind of music you gotta listen to. It's gotta be really, really angry. None of this Cranberries. What kind of name is that even? What are they making, a fucking Thanksgiving dinner? A fucking Thanksgiving dinner? The Cranberries? Are we serious? Sorry, I'm kidding. What am I doing with the colors right now? Okay, so on the reference, so anytime, loving the contrasting vibes behind the music in your chill voice, thank you. So anything that's facing down gets a lot of reflected light from the dirt and stuff, so it's very red. As it's going away, it's getting more blues in it. So in order to make a reddish color more blue, you can desaturate it or introduce blues. All right, we need to hear, yeah, here we go. There we go. So yeah, I'm using some desaturated. I could even throw some blue in there and mix it in. I'm trying to get a color that feels natural and not too overdone. Sometimes it's fun to play up, since the color is getting colder, it's fun to play up the fact that it's colder and add like a crazy amount of blue. Why do I do these structure studies? Because I'm doing architecture stuff for the board game. Wanted to practice. Now I desaturated the side that's in shadow, so you see this color is more yellow and brighter, and I made it a darker value and desaturated it. I'm going to use warmer colors on the left side, which is going to be the more saturated side. Dude, I don't do song requests. I'm sorry. I just listen to what I feel like listening to. That's not how it operates here on the Modern Day James channel. I did, but those aren't song requests. Those are, those are, I want suggestions. It's more of a feeling suggestion. Do we do heavy? Do we do lighter? I am gonna go lighter though. This is pretty heavy for people. And You do as I say, not as I do. You know? Oh man. If I ever get to America, I'm going to find you and beg you for advice. I'm probably not going to give it to you. Mostly just because if you find me, I'm going to be like, what are you doing in my house? And then I'll be like, well, since you're here sitting in my house, and I draw all day, maybe we could talk about something that's not drawing for a little bit. And then I'll hang out with you and be your friend. But I don't necessarily know that I'm going to want to talk about drawing all day. I'm going to respond. I don't. Listen, Will. Give me something else to listen to, motherfucker. God damn it. So many issues with the music. All right, we're going to listen to Minus the Bear. All right, I'm going back to the painting. You don't take song requests. That's true. Situation in the U.S. is pretty dire seeming. On my end, it's all right at the moment, but like, it seems pretty bad. I keep hearing, ambulances all the time. Donald Trump claims we don't need more ventilators for whatever reason. Oh, I don't have coronavirus, but thanks for checking in. Just to check, wait, if you have corona or virus in the video, YouTube will auto-delete it. Oh, okay, that's what happened earlier. Well, that's alright. They can delete this video. I thought you were checking in to see if I had coronavirus. Yeah, I was wondering why the video got shut down before. Well, they didn't find this one. It's alright. I'm getting tired anyway, so if they delete it, then we'll just call it a day. I'm not really trying to get the color I see as much as a color that gets the feeling. So like, if I feel that it's a bit warmer, then I try to pick warmer colors. Not so concerned about it being accurate to what's there. Oh, that's probably why his name does ward off the corporate overlords at YouTube. And all this in here is super warm. So I'm throwing reds in there. Steven's a mystical dude. Any tips for brands on colored pencils? No, I have no idea. Crayola. How to improve line quality. Not something I can answer in a brief live stream, unfortunately. There's a lot of ways. There's a lot of like things. Vaguely, I would say study what other people are doing and try to understand why they're doing it. That's the vague answer. Yeah, Ethan and I do have some very serious dog drama. No, Ethan, he's just a combative fella, you know. He's trying to fight everybody here on the YouTube space, and I can't have my dog be a casualty. That's all, you know. He can insult me, he can insult my art. He cannot insult my dog, and so that's where I draw the line. That's all I have to say about that. You'll have to talk to my publicist if you want any more information. He really did make a mess of Cynics, but Cynics also made a mess of him. You're definitely not going to make it to New York. I don't think anybody's coming here for a while. In the epicenter here. You hate Ethan. Well, don't. No, stop that. He's great. There's no need to hate anybody. If you hate anybody on YouTube that does art, you should just hate Will Draw for views. That guy definitely doesn't know what he's talking about. And, yeah, I mean, his name says it all. He's just drawing to get the views, so... Should definitely go to his channel and give him a dislike on everything. Favorite genre of music would be art. Dude, I think Ethan's channel is fucking funny. I think it's hysterical. Who's that? It's just this guy that hangs out in our streams. He's a piece of garbage, though, if we're being honest. You have no followers to send at me, bro. Come at me, dude. That's what all well-endowed people say. God damn it. God damn it. And so the feud continues. Only make more videos? I really don't feel like it. I'm gonna be honest. I've been out of the video making game for a little bit. It's been great. Been enjoying it, just working on stuff that I want to work on. Thanks, Koala Bear. Yeah, apparently YouTube is getting rid of videos with Corona in the title, which is kind of crazy. They banned the first video that we had, but I just started up a new one. I didn't realize that's why that happened either. Oh, this song. Great song. Going down the fundamental rabbit hole? Well, then get out of the fundamental rabbit hole. You just got to do it. This is How High by Bad Rabbits. Great track. If you want repackaged advice from James, just watch my channel. There you go. I gave you the go-ahead. You could just take everything I'm doing, man. Just take it and just put your shitty spin on it and then see how that works. I'm kidding. It's a great spin that you put on it. You seem a little down today. No, I'm good. I'm just, I'm tired because Steven was on here earlier and we were talking for like an hour straight. And now I've reached the point of not wanting to converse. And now I'm kind of just doing my thing. Really what you're seeing is a man delving deep into hunger and needing food. I'm getting so hungry right now. Do I have this backwards? Oh yeah. That's why I'm fucking confused. I am fucking confused. A little Coheed and Cambria. God damn it. Alright, I am gonna go. I need to eat. And how do I get realistic colors? Magic. Fucking magic. What are we at here? We're at 2 hours. That's looking alright. That one. There's that one. I like this one. I want to look at it on the thumbnail first. Man, there's a real delay on this. Dang. Best movie I've seen recently. I don't know the answer to that question. But Jojo Rabbit is what I would say because I told you that. Will stop saying shit that I say to you. God damn it. you're leaving as soon as I get here feels like a personal attack. It actually is a personal attack. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Take care, and remember to keep drawing. All right, later, everybody. Goodbye.